Well, hello my booties. That's me again, the boy Albie from Sheringham. Been a nice day ahead. Well, that have. Being that was such a nice evening, I toddled off down Beach Road, past the Fisherman's Beach and onto the prom. I remember a time when old Rally West and Teddy Fiddy was there getting their boat ready to go to sea. "Hoi, boy Albie, are you got to give us a shove?" hollered Rally, knee deep in water behind his grab boat. "No, that I ain't," I hollered back. I remember the last time and going home with wet tarn-ups and me trousers. My mother hully mobbed me, she did. Howsomever, I went along the prom to Lifeboat Shed. They only got a little now, the boat, but in my day that was the Forester's centenary. Good boat she was and all. Then out of that'd be out since 1961, they had the Manchester Unity of Odd Fellas. They sound a rum lot, don't they? Well, I can even recall the old boat, the Harry Ramey Upture. That was launched at a regatta, 1948 I think that was. According to what I remember, that started taking on water and they had to launch the proper boat to go to the rescue. We all hully laughed, we did. That was a rum 'un. I fond memories of the Lifeboat Shed because I took my little old Mawther there on our very first date. That was a dark old night in November 1965 that was. Oh, that was hully dark. You couldn't see your hand in front of your face. No, you couldn't see nothing. But my little old Mawther didn't seem to mind. She took it all in. Sadly, I had to tell you, my old booties, I lost her last year after almost 43 years together. And I miss her every single day, I do. But that was a rum and how we met in the first place. Would you like to hear on it? You would? Well, that so happened I'd written another little poem all about that, I did, and I'll share it along on you if you like. That's called My Mawther. Here we go then, My Mawther. Being an ordinary Norfolk lad and living close by the sea, I'd never been to foreign parts, 'cause they held no appeal to me. I'd been along the coast of Munsley and Hunston when I had a pair, to Cromer Rink on a Saturday night when Cilla Black was there. On my scooter I'd drift to Wyndham, had chips under the Market Cross. But I dustn't go no farther, 'cause I was frightened I'd get lost. My mother, she would cry and mob and say, "Do you settle down? You're allus on your scooter, gallivanting throughout the town." So I joined the Sheringham Players, a drama group they be. They put on many a lovely play in a theatre beside the sea. One day I met a Mawther. From foreign parts she'd come, a place abroad called Solihull, was close to Birmingham. She said her name was Eileen, and we got pally right away. We soon got our act together and parts in their next play. We was a honeymoon couple on stage for a night or two. The audience laughed, they fell around, and we got a nice review. One night down by the Lifeboat Shed, canoodling aside the sea, I plucked up courage and proposed to her as you do upon one knee. I said I'd be hully happy if you'd be my loving wife, and with a ring sparkling on her finger, I was the happiest man alive. Had to tell you, we wed in foreign parts. That seemed like abroad to me. 'Cause Solihull in Birmingham, that's so far from the sea. Well, that's a rum and it, boy. But yes, that was good while it lasted, and we had 43 happy years. Never an angry word between us. Mind you, when we had a pep talk by the old vicar there, Reverend Cheesewright his name was, before we got married, he said to us, he said, "Do you ever fall out?" So we said, no, we don't fall out. He said, you will do one time, you know. He said, I tell you this, you want to make sure that you always make up before you go to bed. And I had to tell you, that making up part, well, that was the best on it, that was. Anyhow, take your care together, and I'll see you again soon. Cheerio.